Hello aspirants. Recently, Ministry of Home Affairs introduced the Citizenship Amendment Bill, 2019. The bill amends the Citizenship Act, 1955, and seeks to make foreign illegal migrants of certain religious communities coming from Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and Pakistan eligible for Indian citizenship. In this video, we are going to discuss important highlights of this act, such as, how is citizenship acquired in India? What is the Citizenship Amendment Act, 2019? Who stands to benefit from it? Why people are protesting against this act? Lastly, states on which this act is not applicable. Let's begin with the first highlight, how is citizenship acquired in India? Article 5 to Article 11 of the Indian Constitution governs Indian citizenship, and the law in regard to this is the Citizenship Act of 1955. The Act specifies that citizenship may be acquired in India through 5 methods, that is, by birth in India, by descent, through registration, by naturalization, and by incorporation of territory into India. Now, let's understand what is the Citizenship Amendment Act, 2019. The amendment is of the Citizenship Act, 1955, which requires the applicant to have resided in India for 11 of the previous 14 years. The amendment relaxes this requirement from 11 years to 5 years, making it easier for the non-Muslim immigrants from India's 3 Muslim-majority neighbors, namely Pakistan, Bangladesh and Afghanistan, to become citizens of India. The bill entitles Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains, Parsis, and Christians facing religious persecution in the 3 nations to seek Indian citizenship. However, Muslims are not included in the list. Now, let's look who will be benefited from this act. The Citizenship Amendment Act 2019 grants citizenship to the Hindus, Christians, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains and Parsis from Afghanistan, Pakistan and Bangladesh who had arrived in India before December 31, 2014. To put it simply, those belonging to these religions, coming in from the 3 countries stand a chance to become Indian, even if they don't have requisite documents. Moreover, they will not be deported for not having documents. Now, let's understand why there is protest in the country against this act. There are 2 kinds of protests that are taking place across India. Firstly, in the Northeast, the protest is against the Act's implementation in their areas. Most of them fear that if implemented, the Act will cause a rush of immigrants that may alter their demographic and linguistic uniqueness. Second one, in the rest of India, like in Kerala, West Bengal and in Delhi, people were protesting against the exclusion of Muslims, alleging it to be against the ethos of the Constitution. Lastly, let's see the list of the states on which this act is not applicable. The Citizenship Amendment Act does not apply to tribal areas of Tripura, Mizoram, Assam and Meghalaya because of being included in the 6th schedule of the Constitution. Also, areas that fall under the inner limit notified under the Bengali Eastern Frontier Regulation, 1873, will also be outside the Act's purview. This keeps almost entire Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram and Nagaland out of the ambit of the Act. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give thumbs up and subscribe. In next video we will discuss about National Register of Citizens, NRC. Till then, stay safe and stay healthy.